4 books that are easy breezy feel good reads. So even if you're low on time, or you don't like reading, or you just want a breezy read that's not taking too much headspace and making you feel really nice and warm and fuzzy, then these should be your go-to reads. The first one is Zen, which is the art of simple living, and yeah, looks thick, but it's actually just fun illustrations and text. It talks about these real life scenarios that we have today and the Zen way to look at it. So part 1 is 30 ways to energize your present self, which is make time for emptiness, savor the morning air, organize your desk, and so on and so forth. There are like 30 different ways. I'm not going to say them all. Part 2 is 30 ways to inspire confidence and courage for living, and it has chapters like take pleasure in your work, don't blame others, do not feel put out by the task before you. And there's part 3, which is 20 ways to alleviate confusion and worry. It has chapters like serve people, focus on others' merits, express your mind but not in words, skillfully detach. And there's part 4, which is 20 ways to make any day your best day. And it has chapters like recognize that you're protected, be positive, don't be a show off, make every preparation, contemplate how to die, make the most of life. And there are 100 really tiny 2-page chapters. And some of the things that I said may be really commonsensical, but then this is a very beautiful perspective. And the way that it's written is with so much of compassion and peace that you feel it. The second one is in my Kindle. It's called Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down, and it has really nice illustrations. And just, you know, those books which have tiny pieces of wisdom that make you think, oh yeah, I didn't even think about it. Or, oh yeah, I've been there and done that, but I didn't think of it in this way. And I love books that help you see what you would not otherwise see. And that is what Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down teaches you. And I read this in 2020, which is also the time I became more mindful. And I think it's books like these that helped me get there. So the third book is a really common one. It's called Ikigai, which is the Japanese secret to a happy life. And it essentially talks about that finding your Ikigai means finding your true purpose and being alive for something. How you can go towards finding it, why you should find it, and in-depth stuff about that. I'm just refraining. Like, the reason I'm going all and stuff like that is because I'm refraining to share my story of finding my Ikigai, because that'll be a really long video then. And the fourth book is Ichigo Ichi, which is actually the second part of Ikigai, but not as famous. It's the art of making the most of every moment the Japanese way. Again, a book that touches deeply on mindfulness, the advantages of staying still and being present, and how being present enables you to experience the true essence of life. It's also divided into 3 parts. The first is the beauty of impermanence. Part 2 is living Ichigo Ichi. And third is the little school of Ichigo Ichi. Chapters in living Ichigo Ichi are the art of looking, touching, tasting. Again, just pure mindfulness. And part 3 is the art of parties, collective mindfulness, returning to now, what if, the Ichigo Ichi formula. I think this is a brilliant read for those of you who are wanting to venture into mindfulness. From all the books that we spoke, 3 are completely about mindfulness, and Ikigai is mainly about finding yourself and finding your purpose. And I have included it here because I think true happiness is found when you know why you're here. And when you know you're here for a certain reason, that fuels you to show up, to work more than anything else, okay? So I hope you enjoy these light and breezy reads. If you have any suggestions, then let me know. If you've already read these books or you read these books, then let me know how you found them. And if you have any book related video suggestion, then again, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.